I had to have a cyst removed from my hand, right here. You probably can't see the scar, but it was years ago. I went to the doctor because I could feel this thing in my hand and it kept growing. So it was making me nervous. I figured I'm going to go get this thing checked out. Plus I was like 40 in my 40s and I wanted to make sure. The doctor looked at it, he says, look, there's nothing bad about the cyst except it has no purpose in your body. He says it's just going to keep growing and feeding off your body, but it's not adding any value to your body. It's not going to make it better. It's not going to make you stronger, better looking. It's not adding life to your years. It's not going to do anything to help you. He goes, at some point, it'll actually start to hinder you because it's going to keep growing and feeding off of you. So he goes, so I recommend let's just get it removed now. So I did. I said, okay. I was in and out. The hospital did it. It was done. Nothing anymore. But I was thinking about that. That cyst absolutely needed me to survive, but yet it was unwilling to do anything to help me. It didn't accept any responsibility for my life. It didn't do anything to add value or to make me better, but yet it absolutely needed me to succeed. Because if something happened to me, the cyst dies. So you'd think it would have an interest to do something to help me and make me better. But that's not the life of a cyst. A cyst doesn't accept responsibility. So a cyst is taken captive. And I want you to look at this and apply it to your life. And I want you to be honest with yourself. It's easy for us, or it should be, to be responsible for our own lives, our family, our children, our finances, and our health. That's the low-hanging fruit. Of course we have to be responsible for that. And I know there's people that are not. And I'm not talking about them because they need more help than anything we can share with them today. I'm talking about you and I, who are responsible people who have accepted responsibility for that circle right around us where we have an invested interest. But what about the other rings of responsibility in our life? Like your job. What if your job isn't doing that well? Your company you work for isn't doing that well. Have you accepted responsibility for that and are trying to add value? And I'm not talking about just showing up, because it's your minimum requirement of being a human. Showing up to get your paycheck. They're paying you to be there and deliver value. What are you doing above and beyond? How about your neighborhood? You live in a neighborhood, you take care of your yard, you take care of your home, but what about your neighbors? What are you doing to add value to your neighborhood, to take responsibility on a whole nother level where you really don't have that first contact of acceptance, where it's not something that's really important to you, it belongs to somebody else, it's someone else's property? How about your churches or nonprofits that you're involved with? If they're not doing as well, what are you doing to be involved with that? Or your city or communities? And see, when I bring these things up, people will say, Ed, that's not my responsibility. I don't get paid to do that. That's a pastor's job. That's the president's job. That's the mayor's job or a politician's job or somebody else. And I tell them, you know, a sure sign of captivity or somebody who's losing their freedom is blaming and complaining. All you're doing is saying it's someone else. And when you point the finger and say someone else should be doing that, you have lost control. You have been taken captive. You are losing your freedoms. See, it's essential for me, for my job and company to succeed. It's essential because I need the job. I need the money. So like the cyst in my body, I should be doing the opposite. I should accept more responsibility for that job or company because it's essential. It's essential for me that my neighborhood is safe. Not just my home, but my neighborhood, because it adds value in the long run to it. Same with my city and churches. We need to accept responsibility because if we don't, we're going to be taken captive and we're going to lose freedoms. Responsibility sets you free. It's scary, but it sets you free, and it's the price of greatness. My name is Ed Carcarey, and I'd love to connect with you at edcarcarey.com. Find your passion. Find your life.